Hello everyone, my name is Kid Lee, and today I'd like to talk to you about the idea of adding body tattoos into Star Wars The Old Republic. Here recently, there's actually been a lot of chatter about new character customization options going into the game. I think the new hairstyles that got put in sort of kicked off all this chatter that's been happening. And the idea of body tattoos is actually something that came up on my YouTube comments, and I thought it was really interesting, so I thought I'd go ahead and do a video on it. Now, of course, tattoos in general are not new to the game. There are several face tattoos that are already in and can be slightly different based on which race you pick. But when we're talking about body tattoos in general, is it something they could do, and how well would it work? I actually sat down for about a half an hour, jumping to multiple servers, just looking at the GTN and taking a look at different armor sets in general. Now, if we were doing body tattoos, I would break it down into 5 different categories. We've got what I would call the chest or upper chest, the belly area, upper back, lower back, and then arms. Now, of course, we have got the covert armor sets that allow you to make basically whatever you're wearing invisible. So if you're a guy and you want to strut around the fleet with no clothes on and be like, hey ladies, what's going on? You can totally do that, I suppose. But with the real armor sets that we have in game, how practical would it be to actually do a chest, belly, upper back, lower back, and arms? So I'm going to be showing off some armors that I found that actually have acceptable options for some of these. I will tell you in particular, an armor set with basically sleeveless options is something that is pretty rare in the game. Probably 98% of the armor sets in game have sleeves of some description. And this almost moves over to a different subject of, you know, that BioWare's been making new armor sets for a little over 5 years now. Trying to come up with a new armor set can be very, very difficult. Doing sleeveless armor sets or even sleeveless versions of armor sets we already have could bring in new armor sets into the game. Because, yeah, it's like out of all the looking that I was doing, I could maybe only find 2 or 3 armor sets that had sleeveless options. Everything else is full sleeve. Now, of course, for the females, there are a lot more options to show off the belly and lower back and different things like that. There are some definite ones for males where it's showing off the stomach and ab area and some chest and stuff like that. So all of those would definitely be open if we were to add in tattoos in one of those categories. Now, talking about the tattoos themselves, they'd have to go ahead and add this into the character creator and the appearance designer. I think they'd have to go with just sort of some static designs in all of those areas. And the question would be is, for their first run, how many would be acceptable and can they do duplicates? So let's say 10 in every category, and then maybe some duplicate, some not duplicate. You know, a lot of times you see a lot of the standard tattoo designs in MMOs, and you could almost steal some ideas from, I don't know, like Dragon Age or Mass Effect or something like that and bring those over. But you always get sort of the cross-line designs and the tribal designs and that sort of thing. I think that would be a really good start if they were to put something like that into the game. Overall, I think it's a really neat idea, and maybe, just maybe, one day we'll actually see it in the game. Now I'd love to hear from you guys. Would you guys like to see this option in the game? And the real question is, would you pay for it? If this was cartel market only, would you pay for it? Or do you think it should be free for everyone? Go ahead and leave a comment down below with that one. But yep, that'll go ahead and do it for this video. Of course, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thank you all so much for watching. And with that being said, everybody keep playing and have fun.